And new today at 4, the CDC confirming today that the H1N1 outbreak is more widespread here in the southeast than other parts of the country.
And the director of the CDC says one reason is probably because kids go back to school here earlier than in other parts of the country. CBS Atlanta's Harry Samler is live outside the CDC with the latest on H1N1 in our community.
Well, this is what parents are talking about, and a lot of parents are very worried. But the CDC says that just because it shows up in your school doesn't mean that you should pull your kids out. In fact, as you're about to hear from one student who had it, it's not much worse than the regular flu.
I just felt like I had a sore throat at first, but then it got worse.
Carolyn Langley has almost recovered from her confirmed case of H1N1. She is one reason why Sutton Middle School in Chastain Park has a 10% absentee rate. It's one of 3 Atlanta public schools with 10% of the students out sick because of H1N1 or other illnesses.
I was a little surprised because I didn't think it was going to be like that. I thought it was going to be a lot worse, but it wasn't that bad.
Carolyn's mom, Leslie Langley, was not surprised when her daughter got H1N1. Mom isolated her daughter from her other 2 kids, and she says worried parents should not overreact.
Obviously don't want it going through my whole house if I can avoid that, but I had heard from other parents that it wasn't that bad of a version going around Sutton.
The CDC's director also agrees that parents shouldn't overreact. He urged parents today not to rush to the doctor for testing and to keep your kids in school. If they get sick, pull them out.
If your kid is sick, please keep them home. They'll get better quicker and they'll not infect people around them. Schools should ensure that kids who are sick are separated and sent home with parent or caretaker, and that kids cover their cough, cover their sneeze, and wash their hands.
Now, along with Atlanta Public Schools, DeKalb reports now that 3 schools have reached the 10% absentee rate. Gwinnett had 1 school at 10% at the beginning of the week, but remember, these absentee rates at 10% are for all illnesses. Schools are not specifically tracking H1N1. We're live at the CDC. Harry Samler, CBS Atlanta News.
And a reminder, the H1N1 vaccine will be available in mid-October. We have all you need to know about H1N1 right on our website, cbsatlanta.com. Click on the big red bar for symptoms and treatments, as well as where you can get a seasonal flu shot.